Hello, everybody. Welcome to. I almost said Tyrion Cuthbert. This isn't that. This isn't that game. This is Crime and Punishments. It's a Sherlock Holmes game. Um, if you haven't noticed, hi, I'm real now. I've gained physical form. I'm temporarily taking after appearance of my Talos character. Um, I'm gonna see how that goes. How I feel about this. Testing out the model. My friend Corin made it. Shout out to them. But anyway, I wanted like a smaller series because I have a lot of series a lot of videos I want to do for the month of October. But October is like in a while, and I don't want to just keep releasing Tyrion Cuthbert episodes. I released like 5 in a row, so I'm gonna do this to spice it up a little. Hopefully in memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. Please, my face was in the way. I can't actually check right now. Hopefully everything with the model goes good. Starring Sherlock Holmes, who else? Dr. John Watson, that's who else? Lestrade, yeah. Ooh, Miss Hudson, everyone's favorite Sherlock Holmes character. Mycroft. Wiggins and the BSI, I don't recognize them. So I'm a fake Sherlock Holmes fan. Not knowing Wiggins and the BSI. Sounds like the name of a very British band. The Wiggles and the BSI. I don't I don't know how else that song would go. Oh, Carmen Punch. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Do I need a mouse for this? I don't play with my mouse at all. Oh, he's got a gun. Oh, it's the music. Holmes. Oh, jeez. My mouse. I have to plug in my mouse. Hopefully this won't ruin everything. Oh my god, I have so many wires. It's it's ungodly how many wires I have, y'all. It's like 3. It's too many. Okay.
Holmes, will you stop that?
What are you doing, man? Come on.
You are utterly mad.
Kill him.
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only
Yo,
exercise
Miss
I've had all
Hudson.
week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
He
Mine
is.
4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey.
Why'd you say it like that,
born in
man? Come on.
1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no.
I don't know if my polygon face really translates well in the
Join me down there.
model. I
Give
again, I
me
can't
half
see it
an
right
hour to
now.
prepare, Inspector.
It's just kind of
Take your
blind
time
faith.
and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
The Merry
What have you
Men?
done this time?
They robbed
Seriously?
a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Alright. We're in the video game. The fate of Black Peter. Alright.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Will do. Alrighty, let's I can run around. What are we wearing? It's so terrible. Just every which
My
way.
analysis table. It is useful for my work.
I'm sure it is, buddy.
This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post.
Yeah, I think this is where he keeps his
My
post.
archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Don't you have an eidetic memory? Why do you need an archive?
This is where I keep my post.
This is where I keep my post. Oh, do I go through Watson's room? I'm gonna piss in his bed. It's gonna be so funny. Alright, that was useless. Alright, let's go to the...
I am not finished here.
You're not? We're gonna check the Hudson.
What a mess! What a terrible mess!
What am I doing?
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Could it? Oh, do I think good trust? It kind of wasn't paying much attention, which isn't very good for a game like this. I'll turn my brain on later, I promise. Dude, can we please trust that? Do you have the, this with the... Yeah, there we go. Hmm. You know what? I'm not feeling glasses. That looks bad. That's worse. No. No. Better. No. 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 What's with all the fucking Y2K beards? No. Now we just look like a villain. None of these... None of those look any good. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just want to wear my hat. Oh, why are we wearing the hat? No. No, man.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Why are you cleaning it? Aren't you just a landlord? Whatever. Oh, dude, we're smoking our opium like a bad boy. What's with the Dutch angles?
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Alright. I'm on my way, Lestradio. Hey, buddy. How do you like them herbs? Alright, we have the bat vision.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Yeah, no dip.
Mr. Holmes?
Policeman.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Mm-hmm. Wow. You sure do have observational skills.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
You think
My
she did it?
condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Is there a gardener? Anything unusual that night? Yeah, let's just top to bottom, you know?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
So you definitely did it.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
I think she was right to kill him, though. I know we've talked about it for like 30 seconds, but I'm already fully crystal clear on the whole situation.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and, oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Makes sense.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Figures. Yeah, it really looks like he did it. Cameo. Birdhouse. Running gloves. Busted. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Catholic Rosary.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was
Right.
different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how
Plymouth
do you know all
Rock.
that?
Cute.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Isn't Plymouth in America, though? Or is that just the Rock? Is it different?
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Yeah, you totally did it, though. Hey, Copper.
Mr. Holmes?
Yeah. Alright, let's go to the shed. Oh, we have to talk to Lestrade.
The door
Lestrade.
is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
And that's the thing about Lestrade. He's supposed to be like the best, like the detective that the police has, but we're still like way better because we're the protagonist of the story. Yeah, it definitely looks like a thingy. Yeah.
These scratches are fresh.
Mm-hmm. Clear as day, my dude.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
I
A
believe you.
mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
I feel like getting the right tool would be that hard in a place like this. But what do I know? I don't pick locks for a living.
What a terrible way to die.
You said it, Buster. Um, so that's one of the spears. Okay, so death wasn't instant, that's why he's gripping. He's faced like this. That means he must have seen the assailant. Um, probably recognized them, which is why I didn't immediately like fight back. Just stayed over here and try to run away or get any sort of weapon. Or, well, maybe he did. A knife is interesting. It's covered in blood too, but I don't see any other marks besides, the obvious one. But that knife implies that another injury was made, probably on whoever did it. I don't suppose you have a clearly visible knife wound on you. No, probably not. Anyway, I'll go and do the detective thing. I'm just trying to see how much I can figure it out just by looking at it. But yeah, anyway, the killer got stabbed, so should be easy.
Peter
There's his
Carey's
boots.
They look to be a size 8.
Alright, that's good to note, I
Old
guess.
navigation instruments, nothing interesting. Harpoons for hunting whales.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to have now, isn't it?
The ship's
Well,
log
he was a
was
sailor.
Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Oh, Captain, that's fancy.
The tooth of a sperm whale,
Yeah,
probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
makes sense to me. That was on the black screen for a little too long.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
There's two, though. Which means he shared a drink with the assailant, which again means he knew him.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Right. Well, that's a weird way to do it. Hmm.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
What does that mean? What is this? What is this? What's a boat? What? Um. That's looking kind of good. Alright, I think I have to leaf in place. Mostly. I'm not sure where this is supposed to be. The glowing makes it kind of hard to really get a look at the lines. Oh, you can skip? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah!
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Yeah, the game just straight up said it was tobacco already, so I don't understand why you had to do all that. And tobacco is a recognizable scent, so. Alright, that's all there is to that then. You're right, Sherlock, that is a shelf. Just not going to notice the knife at all. Alright. Yeah, stab you.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Are you sure it's not
This
from a different
blood
injury?
handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend him.
Oop, sorry, I clicked. Alright, I got a notebook.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Sure.
The pattern
Nope.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Okay. Woo.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Probably names concerning each three.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Told y'all.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Alright, well, that's wrong. How do I... Oh, spaces deselect. Okay. The image must be made tonight to see if the breaking will be repeated. Okay.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
So I'm just looking. Jude. JC. Okay, I go to Lestrade. I thought I had to do it from the notebook. Howdy.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
A stakeout,
Shall remain on the
obviously.
outside near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Alrighty.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Carrier's cabin near the window. This shed?
Mr. Holmes?
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Hmm.
Thank you, madam.
Do I have to enter her house? A lot of bugs. Hmm. Alright.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Right on.
Mr. Holmes?
Oh, we can't leave yet. Shouldn't leave yet. What'd you say?
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
I can't get behind Kira's cabin near the window. Assuming this.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Yeah, sure. Afraid of black. Yeah, oh yeah. Peter wasn't black. Why do they call him that? This is so silly of a plan. Like, it makes sense, but like,
Shh. Did you hear that?
it's like a Scooby-Doo scheme, you know? Alright, gang. Well, if we just wait out here, behind this window.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police!
Lestrade, kill
Keep
him!
it right there.
I don't think he did it.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Convincing.
Innocent. And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't.
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't.
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
Tomorrow?
But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
The yard.
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Alright. I don't think he did it. why he was trying to break into the thing, but oh, where's his belongings?
Mr. Holmes?
You? Oh,
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
makes sense. All right.
The suspect's belongings.
Well, nope, that makes sense. The one ring to rule them all.
1883.
From Mark Dawson to my friend partner in 1883.
A handkerchief with the initials JHN. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Where's the tool that he used to open the door this time
The
around?
notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Also, I was wrong. One of them has 4. So I'm still not sure. I'll talk to him first.
Mr. Holmes?
Oh, wrong one. Hey, buddy. Let's have on the notebook.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
Which is why you
I
probably
will
should.
find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Okay, that's odd. What, did he
This
smuggle
knife was
drugs or
found
something?
near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Right. Got a shabby cap. Oh, hash. Oh, I missed something then? Maybe not. Thin neck, sure. Expensive fabric. Short sleeves. Whoa. Calloused. The hell and back. Scars. Grody. Hmm. What am I missing? Oh. Elaborate buttons. I did notice the buttons.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please let me go. I'm innocent.
Sure you are, buddy.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Try to break into a place. And steal.
Mr. Holmes?
Hmm.
Locked.
Right. Alright, well, that's all confusing. I believe I'm going to end it off here. In the next episode, we can see if we can figure out this whole case. I don't think it'll be too long. I don't really know how this is all gonna work, but yeah, mostly just doing this to test out the VTuber model, so hopefully that'll work. See y'all next episode, and bye. And showing my head at you. Yeah. Yeah. Goodbye.